Hello everyone, this is Darlissa from Catbird Studios. We're starting with day 2 in Among Trees. Again, I'll be giving you some tips and tricks as I go. As soon as this thing loads, that is. There we are. Alright, I need to sleep real quick. I didn't do that yet. Alright, here we are at day 2. So we need to look at some of the things that we need today. So I have 8 fir planks. I guess I should write down what I need here. So 12 fir planks, 3 wire, and 2 stump moss. So I've got those. Okay, so I have 8 planks and 5 wire. So we need to find stump moss today and some more planks. So let's go ahead and save before we go out. We're going to head back to the back behind the cabin, back to the elite zone. See what we can find. On the way, we're going to be looking for some stumps. Still haven't gotten the crafty pig. That's what happens when you just go to sleep in between looking for stuff. Let's go ahead and pick the rope up. We're also going to be looking for some mushrooms as we go. If you see any chicory, we'll definitely pick that up. So let's head out this way. Mushrooms. This is one of the stumps that doesn't have the wood in it, so will not have stump loss. And you can see those especially better at night, that they don't have any fill in them. Let's see if we can find anything. Looks like some mushrooms over there. Maybe. Ooh, all berries. Alright, so we don't need the beets. Try out this way. Ash, we don't need those yet. That must have been one of the rabbit behind there. Alright, what do we see here? Got some stuff out there. Let's continue going here. Okay, that's the ash. We don't need that yet. Lots of bunnies. Okay, what else? There's a cardinal. Let's look where we are on the map. We don't have a map. I'm playing this too much and forgetting what I do and don't have in between the sessions. This is what we were at before. You're going to do a lot of wandering around. Don't worry about it. Just take your time and have fun. Usually when you're playing on normal mode, I haven't been able to find food this quickly and this often. So it's definitely an advantage to playing in the easy mode. Alright, that's one of the stumps, but there's no moss, so we continue with it. Dotty mushroom. There's some right there. Remember to keep an eye on your hunger there. And of course your stamina. Aha! Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to find more planks. So let's go back to the cabin so we can get ourselves oriented a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat a couple mushrooms. And head back out. Okay, I'm trying to think where we would find some more. Let's head this way. I'm not sure this is an area we've gone to before. If I do find more stump moss, I'm going to grab it. I hear bees. There they are. I've run into an area where I can't get out here, so we'll go around. Oh, there's the watchtower right there. Oh, there I am. I went too far. Slow down, let our stamina get back up. wood here. Alright. So we'll need to find somewhere else. Don't worry if you don't find everything in the first couple days. You've got plenty of time. There's another beehive. These trees here, I found out just the other day, can actually be cut down once you have an axe. It gives you 2 sticks. I had no idea they could be cut down. There's a box. Were we here already? No. There's a blueprint. Lockpick, yes. I probably don't need that. This should give us enough of everything we need. Then we can go back and do the crafting room. Here, we'll grab those nails. Okay, I think we got everything here. No moss, okay. There's our home. Let's grab these mushrooms as long as we're here. Oh, inventory full. We can eat a couple. Fill us up, and we can just grab these. Alright, let's head home. So especially at the beginning, if you wander around a little bit, you're going to find some loot zones. And those loot zones are going to have, most of the time, have the planks you need, the wire, everything else you need. And of course they will replenish as you go. Well, the box, the crates in the chest will. Okay, we got rocks in front of us. We have to go around. So these right here, you'll start recognizing these trees, and you'll know you're almost back to the cabin. Okay, let's grab one of the stump mouses and 6 planks. Ah! Just move the stuff over that we don't need here. Three wire. All right. All right, now we can craft tools, resources, and objects. So let's see what we need. Of course, here we have the resources. You can create these different items. Now, one thing that's a little odd is for the nails, you can make out of steel wire. Steel wire also requires nails, so that's a little odd. Sewing thread, you need fish bones, so you're going to have to learn to be able to fish. Glue, you need large resin, mine mineral. This is you need a pickaxe for this, the axe for this, and of course the yellow ash leaves I've been mostly leaving alone. Metal plates are made from steel pipes and bolts, so we'll need those later when we do the greenhouse. Okay, for the woodsman's axe, I'm going to need 2 wire. I'm going to need 4 rope and 2 bolts. For the lockpick, I'll need 2 pipe, 2 nails, and 1 bolt. And then for the map, we'll need the 2 rags and 2 mulberries. So let's go see what we can find. Let's see, it's almost time to go to sleep. Okay. I don't have any cloth. I thought I'd gotten cloth. I guess I put those out. So we need 2 wire, 1, 2, 3, 4 rope, 2 bolts, 2 pipe, 2 nails, 1 bolt. Okay, so we're going to make the axe and the lockpick. And with those, first thing tomorrow morning, we can go back and start breaking up the boxes and opening up the chest. There we go. Okay, and as you see, the axe has shown up in our number 2 tool slot. So you can go back and forth between these. The map we don't have yet. The lockpick, although it's in your backpack and it takes up a slot, you don't have to equip it. It does automatically. So, all right. Let's go ahead and save. And we'll start off the next video with day 3. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like.